right outside. My car's not in my yard. Your car, it's on the front. Woke up to my dad coming in my room telling me my car was gone.
Hey, where's your grandma? Because we're about to take this car.
I'm like, hey, I wonder if they canceled my OnStar.
I was mad because I had only $5,000 left on the loan.
We're gonna prepare my car for repossession.
Looking for a little white Jeep. Oh, they came and got that.
In a streak of bad luck. Woke up Sunday morning. My car wasn't outside. My car got repoed.
You guys came to repo my car on Christmas Eve.
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Now before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get all my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this.
So I woke up this morning at like 10:30. Went downstairs, made myself some breakfast. And then I get a call from my mom. And she goes, "Where's your car? It's on the front." So I ran outside. My car's not in my yard. I don't know where it is. Apparently my car has been repossessed because none of my payments have been going through. So I am now 3 months behind on car payments. I have no money because I'm in the middle of switching jobs, and I won't get paid for like another 3 weeks. And it's Memorial Day weekend, so I can't call the office because they're closed. I don't know what to do. I can't use my car to get to work. I have to work all weekend. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like I don't. What do you do? What do you do in this situation? I don't know if like someone could help, even a little bit. That'd be so cool. Because with the payments and the lot fees, they wouldn't even tell me where it was. I don't even know what tow company took my car. I don't know where it is. Like, I don't know anything. I don't know shit. I just need my car back. I just need help.
Man, now, from the way it looks, a lot of people will be sad, but what are men taught? Men are taught to have an emergency savings. Men are taught to make sure they have money before they get into something. Key things men need to get by in life. And a woman taught those same things? A lot of times, no. Some are, though. I can't lie. Some are. But a lot of times, no.
Get ready with me to get my stuff from my repossessed car. This is a new low for me. I'm using this antimicrobial spray from Amazon. This is basically the dupe for the Tower 28 spray that's really viral. It kills all the bacteria on your face. I was recording the entire time, but I used Summer Fridays cushion cream and then my favorite Co-Sauce Sunbeam. This is like my second one of the year. This lasts for so long and look at that glow. Ladies, I know that we're just girls, but take this as a reminder to figure out your car lease situation. Don't just keep driving your car, not giving it back, and not paying for it because the online portal closed and you were too scared to call the dealership. Thought this year couldn't get any worse, but on the morning of December 21st at like 6:30 a.m. I woke up to my dad coming in my room telling me my car was gone. At first I thought my car was stolen, but then we saw the cameras and my car got towed at 5 a.m. The repo people, ruthless. This was the day of my birthday extravaganza. Thank God I have friends who saved me. That was an awful way to wake up, and I kind of knew what had happened. I had a feeling. I just ignored my intuition once again. This is very embarrassing, and I wish that I wasn't in this position, but honestly it was. my fault. I could have taken care of it, but I just decided to ignore it. Not that it's an excuse, I had a lot going on in my life, and this one just didn't take priority. And look what happened.
What can I say?
So not only did I have a failed situationship / almost relationship, I had to move back home, but I also have no car. So being at this place at 29 is honestly such a low for me, and I'm so embarrassed. But I'm not gonna lie, I feel very disappointed in myself. I'm trying to do better, and these lessons are hard ones to learn, and I'm learning it the hard way. About me is that I love to self-loathe, and nobody really knows how deep of a spiral I'll get into. I always find my way back out. That's like one of the good things about me. And this one was a hard one. Maybe cry in the shower later, I don't know. I know everything happens for a reason, but like, damn. I think that I didn't wash it off correctly or something happened, but my skin got irritated and it became like really bumpy on like these areas and like over here, which is where I really focused on. So I'm trying to heal my skin from that. Hopefully a year from now, my life will be a 180 because I really don't know what the year was. A lot of this year was just so embarrassing and so not me. Like, it wasn't on brand for me. I have my parents to fall back on. Happy to be here so I can just reground myself and just figure it out. I love my village, you guys. I don't know where the I'd be without my people. Probably in a ditch, honestly. This is my favorite. It smells like fruit roll-ups. Let's go get my shit from my repossessed car and say goodbye.
She was doing like 1,000 things at once. She was singing a song. She was putting on some kind of lip gloss, doing her face, talking about her situationship, and she's doing a TikTok video, which you're watching, while saying I got repo. Now, you're doing too much. Focus. You did say one thing, though. You said, I knew I should have paid it, but I ignored it. You're doing too much.
Okay. Hello, everybody. I'm gonna be calm and polite, except for you better watch this video because I've filmed it so many times I can't even count. I just don't know the right words to fuck. Story time with me, how my car got repossessed today. Anyways, I'm in my boyfriend's car right now because he's at work, and where else am I gonna go? So, like, right after he got out of school, he's in high school, by the way, ignore it. So he got out of school and they come knocking on my door, knock, knock, knock. And I'm like, oh, and they're like, hey, where's your grandma? Because we're about to take this car. And I'm like, oh, I don't know what's going on. I'm just going to hand them over the car. So I get on my and then they take my car away. So now I don't have a car. And I go to school 4 hours away. And now I'm manic. I'm absolutely right now. And I know TikTok's gonna not post it because I keep cussing, but there's not really any other words to say except for, I'm screwed. Like, I'm completely screwed. So happy birthday. Don't feel pity for me because I literally did this to myself. So don't feel bad. I do not care. I mean, I do care because my credit is going to be completely ruined now because I thought I could do school and pay for my car, but then I realized I couldn't, and then I asked my grandma, and then she said, yes, I'll pay it. So then she was paying it, and then I was going to pay it during the summer because I was out of school, and it didn't happen. So don't feel bad for me. Literally don't feel bad for me. It's fine. It's completely fine, and I'm not even, well, I am mad about it, but, like, that's because I don't have my car anymore, and I relied on my car to go places. It's not because, it's not because I'm mad at anybody else. I'm mad at myself, okay? So don't think that I'm mad at anybody else, because that's not the purpose. But I guess Get Ready With Me's at my house will be posted soon, because where else am I gonna go except for to my home? Haha. Anyways, bye guys. I love you.
Her car just got repossessed, just like the last woman. She at the end, she's talking about doing Get Ready With Me. You can't make this stuff up. You can't. And she's sitting in her man's car and he goes to high school. This girl is like first year of college. Life's a disaster already. You're starting off on the right path, girl.
What is on my face? Okay, that's dealt with. Okay, story time. Okay, so my car was repossessed last year in like June 2022. And I had like a month to get it back. Anyways, I had hopes and dreams, so I thought, you know what, okay, we'll try and get it back, but it just didn't happen. So then in September, I'm like, hey, I wonder if they canceled my OnStar. You know, my Chevrolet app that allows me to unlock the car, check and see where the location is, set an alarm off. Well, they hadn't. My little car was in Sudbury, Ontario. At first it was at the mechanics, and I was kind of grateful that I wasn't the one dealing with the issue, whatever it was. And then it was at a Tim Hortons, and I was like, I went through a drive-thru. They got my car for cheap. To be fair, I am so sorry you got that car, guys. I hope you didn't pay more than $20,000 because it's not worth it. I'm not good at maintenance. Anyways, so every once in a while, I'd just like look and see where the car was because I was bored. But also I had hopes and dreams that it was at a used car dealership and I could go buy it. Spoiler alert, it wasn't. Anyways, so like in December, I was like, I should probably stop stalking my old car. I could have set off the alarm or unlocked it at any freaking time, and they let me keep the old key. So I started to question if they even changed the locks. Anyways, so yeah, I called OnStar, had my subscription canceled. They back paid me for since June. Sorry guys, I totally was using the app. But not for evil, just for curiosity. And I feel like they back paid me as hush money, but I'm not hushing. It's too funny. Anyways, I hope whoever's in Sudbury with a Chevrolet Cruze 2019 that you bought probably on auction, but maybe from a used car dealership who bought it on auction. I hope you're doing well. Also, I hope that car doesn't give you much trouble. I'm sorry about the damage that's on it. I hit things sometimes, and I didn't want to tell insurance because I didn't want to raise my insurance price, okay? I fully intended to fix it. I didn't have the car long enough to do so. Anyways, I did get the oil changed regularly, so you should keep up with that. Also, I just want to tell you, make sure you change the transmission fluid. I didn't do that, and it was already at like 120-ish thousand, probably more than that. Anyways, 2019 Chevrolet Cruze, Premier, red, probably in Sudbury. Enjoy your car, and go get that transmission fluid changed. Thanks. Also, if you guys are kind of sick of my car,
Stop it. Get some help.
I'd probably buy it back. Just let me know how much you want for it. That's all.
This lady stalked her car. Wow. She stalked her car, and she talks about she never fixed it. Well, duh, most women don't. But still, they probably made the changes, whatever. It does have a lot of miles on it. The car's probably not worth it, the 2019 Cruze. But this lady's crazy. As you see, a lot of these modern women are nutcases. Because I'm sure more women have done this.
I mean, give you an example. You remember when Biden took office? What was that, in 21? Well, my car got repoed, for real, y'all. They took that sucker on Inauguration Day. I was mad they came and jacked my car. Not the fact that, oh, David, well, you got to do something. You got to go. But anyway, this is how manifested the car I have. And I don't have a luxury car, but it can be a luxury car. I'll say it's a luxury car incognito. That's what I call it. So basically, it came and took my car. I was mad because I had only $5,000 left on the loan, and it was in bankruptcy, and I'm supposed to reaffirm it, right? Anyway, they came and took it. It's a Chevy with rims. No, keep guessing, Jacob. So basically, I was mad that the car was gone. I was mad how they took that. They could have came to the door and said, give me the keys. I was here because the car needed some work. They just took it like a thief in the night.
You
That's what they do, right? And so I was supposed to discharge my student loans for hardship and then keep the car. Well, that didn't work out. So anyway, I'm blessed to live where I live in. Hey, Stone Cold, I know you left me last because I was doing makeup.
So she says she's supposed to discharge. So she's relying on discharging her student loans to pay for a car. This is sad, man. This is sad. And she manifested. You guys heard that? She manifested a new car. Things don't work by shimming and shimming and You have to plan. That's what you do. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. All this manifesting things got a lot of these women lost. It's sad.
What's up? What's up? What's up? You already know. This is Peach, and today we're gonna prepare my car for repossession. That's right, repossession. Well, it's not a car, it's my minivan. My minivan will be getting repoed today. Today is January 31st, 2024. So Peach Patch, I told myself that I was going to give myself until January 31st, 2024 to buy myself a new vehicle cash. I wanted either a Chevy Suburban, Ford Expedition, something like that. I no longer want my minivan. So today is January 31st, 2024. And I don't have enough money to go buy the car that I want cash. But I still don't want this one. So I called my finance company today and I told them that they could go ahead and pick it up. I just took it to the car wash. I got all of our stuff out of it. And now I'm about to remove my tag. Yeah, we're going to remove the tag. I am not sad about this decision. I know that it is the right decision for me. I had just called my husband. I was like, I'm sending the minivan back. I haven't driven this car in months because I don't want it. I'm always in like my husband's truck or my son's car. It's just like no longer what my spirit wants. And I'm just making room for the things that I do want in life. And this just isn't one. Now, this van was great. If you're thinking about buying one, I would highly recommend it. It's fully loaded. It has TVs, a sunroof. It was everything I wanted when I got it. But now my vision has changed, and it's no longer what I want. Now, Peach, I did think about going to the dealership and trading this in and switching it out for what I want. But I no longer want car payments. It's just not for me. I'm manifesting a whole new life, which you guys will see coming to fruition. I'm going to be keeping y'all updated. We're going to be looking at vehicles. We're going to be looking at houses. I'm going to change my whole life. By December 31st, 2024, I am going to be a completely different version of myself, a better version of myself. I thought long and hard about this process. I even thought like, girl, you going to straight it up sending this car back. You do understand that. Like, what about buying you a house and getting a mortgage? That's not my vision. I'm going to buy my house cash. I'm not worrying about sending this vehicle back and hurting my credit score. I don't give a f. And that's just me being completely honest. Even when I bought this vehicle, it wasn't the vehicle that I wanted. I wanted me a Suburban, but at that time I didn't want to pay 90 something. They wanted me to put $30,000 down. I was like, doing that. So I got this van.
All right, now I'm going to stop her right there. Now you can tell her problem is she's giving the car back. She's not as bad as the other woman. But what's her issue? What's a lot of modern women's issues? Overabundance. Like, I need this. I don't like this. I like that. I want new. That's the problem. Overindulging. Like, you don't need that. You need something basic. You don't need the brand new 2025 Chevy Suburban. You need to get from point A to point B. If more women kept it simple, they would have less headaches.
So my finance company for my car told me that for $1,400 I can get my car back. But then I got a letter in the mail stating that they wanted the whole entire amount that I still owed on the car in order for me to get the car back. Being that was unrealistic, I needed to go get all the stuff out of my vehicle before they sent it to auction on Monday. Turns out the tow yard where the car was located at was an hour away. So I ended up renting a car through Toro. So this was interesting because I don't watch the news, so I had no idea about the hurricane. So I took an Uber to go and pick up the car, only to find out that the meeting spot was at a gas station. And once I got there, the host was not answering my text, was nowhere to be found, and neither was the car. Eventually, they ended up showing up after me waiting in the rain for 20 minutes. But after 2 hours of driving round trip in a hurricane, I was able to secure my thing.
Story time. So I went to Walmart this week, right? Tell me why I came back outside and I tried to find my vehicle. The was gone. I was out there clicking my clicker. I was like, hello, where's my car? This man was like, hey, excuse me. You looking for a little white Jeep? Oh, they came and got that. Y'all, I wasn't even mad. I wasn't upset. I didn't even panic. I was just like, okay, now I just gotta find a way home. Because honestly, I was tired of it. It was my first vehicle. I manifested it and it came true in 2020. And I was proud of myself. But what I began to realize is that I can't afford this. And even if I could, I still wouldn't want to pay y'all. I discovered that I like to be driven around. I like to be chauffeured. And I like to have money in my pocket. I like to eat. I like to shop. You feel me?
Walk out the door, you see someone that you know, and they ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Financing a vehicle had its pros and its cons. The cons is that if you are not financially prepared, even if you are financially prepared for a vehicle, I just feel like there's so many other things that you can do with that money, depending on how high the car note is. Like, you could really use that money to travel and experience life. The flip side of that is that, and then you realize, hey, materialistic things do not make me.
It's time to stop!
They sure don't. And that's what I chose to do. I got tired of the rat race. I said I need to go travel and go live life and find a place to settle and live life the right way. No need for car payments. It didn't make sense to me. I chose the latter.
Yo, I feel like I got monkey on my back. I'm just in a streak of bad luck. I don't know who the should bad on me, but it's for the birds. It just seems like everything bad just keep happening. And it's like, I'm starting to feel like this is not a coincidence. It's too many coincidences for it to be a coincidence. And I'm like, yo, I feel like I got a monkey wrench on my back. I woke up Sunday morning. My car wasn't outside. My car got repoed. Because my dumb thought I thought they were around. I knew that they put out a notice. I knew how much I needed to pay to get the notice, like, voided out. But I thought...
Hold on, wait a minute. I gotta stop you right there. You knew that they put out a notice and you thought they were playing around. Let me let it get to you. Sorry.
I had time. Look out my window. That gone. I call the next day. They tell me it's not in the system. It's not showing in the system that it was repoed. So I gotta give them a couple hours. I call back and they tell me, oh yeah, we got it. I'm like, all right, well, how much is it to get my back? They like, oh, you gotta wait till Wednesday for the system to update for it to show. It's Monday. My been gone since Sunday. So I call Wednesday. They tell me how much. And I go to pay on a MoneyGram, yo. And MoneyGram is down. I'm like, yo, I never use MoneyGram. So the one time that I use it, it's down. MoneyGram app is down. I catch an Uber to CVS. They talking about, oh, you need a barcode. I'm like, a barcode? I'm like, I'm not for this. I go to Walmart. I go to Walmart. And as I'm in a line, I realize, yo, I don't have my card. It's in my car. I'm one of those ones that keep all my in the car because I'll forget it home. I'll forget it in the bag and swap our bags. I'm like, yo. So I leave. So I tell my husband, I'm going to sell you the money. When you get off, go up there. Go to Walmart. He go up to Walmart. They tell him the MoneyGram and the motherfucking Western Union is down. I'm like, what the I call Giants. They're like, yeah, I'm like, okay, boom, go there. That's in the same shopping center. He go there, and the boy at the register basically charged him for a money order. We don't know why he charged him for a money order because my husband said I never told him I want a money order. I told him I was trying to pay a bill, son MoneyGram. And this nigga charged him for a money order, yo. So when he realized that he He like, oh, I'm gonna have to refund you. Y'all know it takes 3 to 5 business days for that money to come back. I'm like, are you kidding me? So then, boom. This was a Wednesday. The money came back Friday. So Thursday, I had called and I was like, the MoneyGram is down. Like, how else can I pay y'all? They said I could do a wire. I'm like, okay, cool. So Friday, when the money came back, I do a wire because they told me within 2 to 48 hours they would get it. My husband got off at 2, so I'm like, let me wire the money because by the time he gets off and get home, they would have already gotten it and they can release my car. Y'all, so I wire this money and I'm calling every hour and they like, we don't have it. I call Saturday. They saying they still ain't got it. They closed on Sunday. I'm like, what the? I could have just went to Western Union the same day when my husband got home. Because it takes them about like 30 minutes to get it after you send. So finally today, I called. They say we got it. They released my car. But when they release my car, I can't just show up and pick my car up. No. I have to schedule an appointment to pick up my car. So I scheduled up, but wait. You schedule the appointment, then you got to wait for them to confirm the appointment. Ain't no scheduled appointment to show up. No. So they called me, and it was like, the only times we have available is between 10 and 11 a.m. My husband don't get off till 2. They got my hour from my house, yo. I'm like, I can't catch no, I'm not paying no Uber 4-hour drive. So my mom came through. She's going to take me to pick up my car tomorrow. But y'all hear all that shit? Y'all hear all that shit? In the course of 7 days. This not even other little happening as well throughout the week. But just listen to this. That's
Do all the cursing. Excuse me for that, y'all. Do all of that cursing. Do everything. The car should never got taken in the first place. She doesn't understand due process. Most people don't. Even men don't. But still, I don't like it. I don't like her attitude. She got a car ticket. She has to go through the process. Deal with it.
I didn't really think I was going to do this, but hey, everybody else is on TikTok and they're ranting. Capital One, you guys are inhumane. You guys are a piece of crap. I've been asking for months for help, trying to get my car back on track because this year has been a hard year for not only me, and I'm sure many people can relate, but you guys came to repo my car on Christmas Eve.
Oh, accountability.
Christmas Eve, not the Friday before Christmas Eve, not today, not yesterday. Christmas Eve, that still had Christmas gifts in the back of my trunk, that still had my child's car seats in the car. If you guys see a car seat in the car, why do you guys not have the decency to call and say, hey, we're going to take your vehicle. Would you like to come and take these items out your car?
Wow. So, damn, she got presents on Christmas Day, a child seat. That one's tragic. I had to stop the video right there, but still, even though it's tragic, that was their car. They came to get it. And I'm sure you probably called them, got your stuff back. I'm sure they were willing to give it to you. So it wasn't a big deal. But now the next video I'll get into is going to show why this is a big issue. And it's mostly, sad to say, it's mostly happening to women. Let me see what the young brother has to say.
Yeah, I believe this wholeheartedly. I'm seeing it. I've never seen this many repos since I've been selling cars. I've been selling cars for 6 years. And it's just like people are defaulting on their loans. It's kind of similar to the housing market. In 2008, there was subprime lending and banks were getting greedy and lending to people that couldn't afford the houses. It's the same thing that's happening in the car market right now. These subprime lenders are giving people who can't afford the cars high-ass interest rates and then gonna go take the cars back and repossess them. This will easily create like a bubble, you know, in the whole scenario. It'll create a bubble and that bubble will eventually pop. And then once that bubble pops, in comes government regulations. when the government starts regulating the auto industry, things are going to change because it's too easy for people to go and get vehicles. You know, if you have a 600 credit score, there's no way in hell you should be able to get approved for a car with an interest rate at 24%. You're working backwards. I personally know a few people that are like this, and you know, it's sad because at the end of the day, they're going to just end up drowning.
So imagine how many of them fit in that category. It's sad to see that women have to go through this, but I know a lot of people don't care. Why? Because they wouldn't do it themselves. And guys realize they will never get into anything like that because they know it's more to life than getting into stupid things like that. Thank you for watching. See you next video.